John Murdoch.
See Dogface? Crack, you happen to see that? The boy that shit went viral. Crazy ass video. Dude was skating.
What you talking about, Bull?
Bull was skating, filming himself.
Yeah, Bull looked like Wayne.
Drinking ocean spray or something.
Yeah, he looked like Wayne.
He's
Wayne.
That's what I thought it was.
He's drinking ocean spray, and he's listening to one of my favorite groups, Fleetwood Mac, Dreams. And he just, I guess, recorded this little video, and it ended up going viral. And then Fleetwood Mac ended up being back on.
There we go. What up?
Oh shit!
Listen, another special guest. Yo, I seen you call, and I looked up, and I seen you tapping in, and I was like,
"Oh, fuck it."
I
figured as much. I figured y'all was in there. Hold on, let me get this shit right. Hold on.
Do your thing.
All right, there we go.
Monty, what was you saying?
What up, though? What's up, Monica?
What's up? How you doing?
No, I'm always good. You know me. Chilling.
Brandon, I don't know if you ever met Crack. That's my man, Joe Crack. You know what I'm saying? Up in the.
What's good, boy? No, I don't think I ever met him. What's poppin' with you, cuzzo?
Good.
Yeah, that's B. B, where we meet? I met you through Lex or through Matt?
Yeah, I think so. Cause I met Lex through Sag. Funny enough.
Yeah.
So man, I came through the studio and shit.
They was living together, remember? Lex used to live there.
Yeah, at the time. Yup.
Yeah.
This was in Big Joe's basement. You know what I'm saying? Right. What do you call that shit? Full tilt down in the jaw. Was this full tilt, Matt? Yeah.
Yo, that shit was crazy. Yo, that basement was crazy. I remember rest in peace of Joe. I remember Joe ate the bagel bites. Oh my God. Big Joe came downstairs.
Oh, I seen that. You talking about your peoples that passed. I seen that on Facebook and shit.
Joe left the empty box on the fucking counter. Big Joe came downstairs. Who the fuck ate? He was straight. He said, "Who the fuck?"
He said, "What the fuck is this, Matt? Huh? What the fuck is this? Full tilt, Matt?"
We used to be down there wilding though. We'd be
down. How about the joint where everybody threw the trash around the trash can?
What, down at Matt's crib?
Yeah. His dad came down and talked about, "Are you guys dead or are you alive?" We were talking about the guy before you got on, Brandon, about the guy that his video went viral, and he's listening to Fleetwood Mac on the skateboard. He's drinking the ocean spray.
You know, I heard about that shit. I ain't seen the video.
It's very short. I mean, really, just sum it up. He's drinking juice. He's riding a skateboard, and he's listening to Fleetwood Mac on a TikTok.
Right.
End up going viral. I guess probably a lot of people have never heard that song or that group before, and they went up on the charts again. I mean, this is back in the 70s. This song was made, and
it came out in
it was just funny because it actually went on YouTube. Huh? What for?
It came out in 1977. Fleetwood Mac "Dream" is the name of the song.
What's the name
Dreams
of the track?
By Fleetwood Mac.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to check that out then.
It was funny. I went on YouTube today, and to see so many people comment like, "I'm here because of the skateboard bull."
Right.
And I'm here, whatever, and then cranberry juice. And I just thought it was crazy because I had already been exposed to that group and listened to them, but just like a small clip of a video, just had so many people going and listening.
I mean, you know what? I got a question as far as that's concerned, though. So even though that the TikTok became viral and all that, I'm assuming Fleetwood Mac, they're still getting royalties even just off of something like that, correct?
I'm not sure how that goes.
You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure TikTok pays a licensing fee to use the copyrighted music.
Right, just to license the music.
Yeah, but
because you know they're cracking down on that shit on Facebook.
Yeah, they're cracking down a lot of places, man. It's a hassle now to even. They won't even let you. It's hard to even download videos off YouTube. They were giving me a hard time the other day. I was trying to rip something the other day, and it took me forever because I was like, I had to jump through hoops to do it now. It's different. They're like trying to change everything up. It's corny, but I mean, they're trying to. It's the record companies really trying to protect their assets because everything with the streaming shit now, it's like, shit, I ain't signed to no label, but I can get my music heard a little bit through some people. You know what I'm saying? So there's avenues to where we don't need that machine anymore. And they're just trying to hold on to everything that they already have and they own because they own the publishing, the probably all that shit. I'm pretty sure I would have to research, but I would say Fleetwood Mac should own their publishing by now. They should be out of that deal, and they should own They should own their masters.
I mean, now some artists don't really go after trying to own their masters though, right?
Yeah, which is stupid. It's dumb.
Right. It makes no fucking
so
sense.
much money. This shows us none of us were alive when this song came out in 1977.
Right.
Yet a 20-second minute TikTok and this song went back to #1 on the charts.
Crazy.
So we're talking
that's
crazy. Like, how do you do it 40-something years later? And it's a beautiful thing. That's why you want to own. That's the importance of owning your publishing, owning your masters, because if something like that happens, now they're back up. They could go back touring now. Think about all the money they can make and the revenue that they could get just from that song popping off again. They could go back on tour. They could work on a new album, drop a new album. Now everybody's looking for Fleetwood Mac, and these motherfuckers.
Yeah, true.
So it's dope. It's dope how everything can come back around, and to own your shit is just so important. A lot of artists don't. A lot of artists.
I think that it's dope, even just because, like, everything, is always going to be linked, man. When it comes to music, shit pops, whether it be a movie, whether it be a soundtrack on a TV show, whatever the fuck it is, and it's gonna appeal to different audiences that might not have peeped that when it first came out. You understand what I'm saying? And that shit is dope.
Mind you too, to go off of what you're saying, they have, when you look up something on YouTube and then they'll have other tracks by the same artist. Mm-hmm. There was another song that I really like, and I was just reading the comments and they were saying, I'm here because of Garden of the Galaxies. I've never seen it, but apparently that.
Hold up. We're gonna have to pause right there though. Monica, you've never seen Gardens of the Galaxy?
No, I haven't.
I know, yo, B, I never seen it.
And watch that this weekend.
I never seen it either.
This weekend,
ain't
whatever it may be.
Ain't there two of them?
Yeah, it's two of them.
I never seen
both the shit. Watch them.
Yeah, I ain't seen.
You ain't seen them either?
No.
Y'all niggas is tripping. Dead ass.
Yes, no.
I mean, but
I never seen.
You haven't really been a big Marvel fan though, right?
No, not that much.
We've had this conversation before.
I never seen Avengers. None of them. Not one. I've never sat down and watched Avengers.
As we say this, I got a motherfucking Dragon Ball Z shirt on right now, all that type of shit. You already know.
I don't knock it. I actually love a lot about it. I love the characters. They're not my type of, they just ain't the movies I sit down.
I dig you.
So, but if I'm in traffic, if I'm in
traffic, me personally, that shit is nostalgic to me because my pops put me on that shit. You know what I mean? R.I.P. my pops. But that's why that shit always stuck with me, just because as a kid he put me on that shit. So I gotta rock. You know what I mean? Just on the strength of pops. He was Rolling Stone. You know?
Definitely. Crack. You ever see the Avengers and all that shit? That's your shit.
No, I might have seen them, but I don't watch them or nothing like that. Like it might have been on.
It's one of them joints where I think you either fuck with it or you don't type shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Indeed. I tell you what, that's a motherfucking $1 billion corporation right now, though.
What? Them motherfuckers.
Them motherfuckers whopping. Yeah, man.
Listen, it's gonna take another Avengers Endgame to bring back the motherfucking the movie theaters, because that shit dead, dog. They talking about shutting down a whole bunch of.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a bean, cuz right when this shit was popping, they came out with the Black Widow joint with what's her name, Scarlett Johansson. Mm-hmm. So that shit still didn't bring the movie theaters back, man. This Corona shit took over that. They losing a lot of money on that.
I think the movie theaters is gonna turn into like almost like a novelty type thing, like something that just, you know what I mean, you do because it ain't gonna be like super normal like it once was.
Right.
It's gonna fade out, but it might come back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, I mean, they made a resurgence though, because remember, I used to, I don't know if you know, I
think we lost Brandon.
I think he's frozen.
I think we lost him.
We'll get him back.
What?
We kind of got off track there. I was bringing up the video, and now Corey, I wasn't able to see the video that you were talking about. I guess they dug up some old videos of this dog face ball on the skateboard. What did they end up saying?
Nah, they were saying he was rapping a rap song, and you know what I'm saying, he was rapping. He was rapping a rap song and said nigga. But he's rapping the lyrics and said nigga.
Yeah.
And they made it a big deal. They just made it a big deal. And I thought it was corny. People was like canceling, take away his truck, because I guess Ocean Spray I don't know if they gave him a sponsorship, but they gave him a truck and they gave him some shit, like a whole bunch of ocean spray and shit. But they was trying to shut him down.
Yeah, a whole lot of grape juice.
Yeah, I just think that shit's corny. I just personally, I don't like it. I'm like, damn, why you gonna pull up some old shit and try shit on a nigga for some shit that for real to me, being a black man, that's not offensive. I don't think many black people would be offended by that. I can't speak for all of them, obviously. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't. But I just thought that was corny. He's not even white. Like, it means Native American. Like, are you serious? Like, you can't be serious. He's rapping a song. I think they tried to get on Fat Joe for it a few years ago and shit like that. I think it's corny. I think if you white, I can see the argument there, even though I know white boys that say it. I know white boys that rap lyrics, and there's a difference between nigga saying it offensively to somebody, trying to harm them or tear them apart, or just acknowledging the word. I mean, it's become a part of our culture so much that when other cultures fuck with us, you know what I mean? Some people might slip up, and if you check them or whatever, that's cool. But trying to take someone's livelihood or something like that, something that they, created because he made a video, he made it, that shit popped off, and now he has some opportunities. And to try to close them doors on some old stuff, it's not something he did yesterday. This is a few years old, I believe. So it's corny, and I think it's just whack, man. It's just stop looking in the negative in people and start looking at the positive, man. Like sometimes we look for problems that ain't there, and we understand the whole social shit, how it's going down. Like race is important, but if somebody's trying to big you up by singing your lyrics, and you know what I'm saying, they shouldn't have to mute. Monica, we was talking about this too. How what are we supposed to mute every time nigga comes through the joint? You feel me? Like, is that what white people are supposed to do? Like, I don't agree with that. I think Gilly said it. Gilly just said it on Drink Champs a few weeks ago, about a month ago. He was on Drink Champs. Shout out to Gilly and Wallow. They were on there. He said the same thing. He said, I don't expect I'm in Belgium or something somewhere. I don't expect the whole crowd to stop when it says nigga. If I got the crowd saying my verse, what they supposed to mute nigga? Nah, they gonna say it too. And it shouldn't be, things get taken out of context. And I think, sometimes you got to put them back in context and say, nah, that's not right. And I don't think it's right what they're doing. I don't know if Ocean Spray did anything, took the truck. I don't know what happened, if there was any consequences from this. But I'm saying the fact that social media gives everyone a voice, which is cool because it's given us one right now to even have this conversation. But at the same time, it's just corny. I think it's whack. I ain't with it. I've heard arguments, and yeah, I understand. I'm black. Trust me, I know.
But as an artist who puts out music, would you be offended if someone was to say your lyrics?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. Yeah. Not in the least bit. No, because there's context to it, man. You can't take something out of context and then say it's wrong. Nah, because you're not giving us the whole picture at that point. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's not cool. Like that's like when they take little clips out of other shit. It's kind of what they did to him. You take a little clip and you try to make it look bad. Look at these smear campaigns with the, you know what I mean, with all this political shit. It's corny. It's fighting dirty. I think it's corny, and it's hate. At the end of the day, it's hate. I mean, people were on there. My girlfriend was reading me the comments, and there's people on there like, take his truck back and all that. And it's like, what are you talking? Why do you hate? Like, what's wrong with you? I believe the woman wasn't even black. I think she was like Asian. So I'm like, it didn't make no sense to me. I think there's a clear difference between offending somebody intentionally or unintentionally. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he needs to get on there and apologize for it. Like, you didn't do nothing wrong, homie. But I hate that when people just that crazy apology where it's like, all right, people just want me to apologize. And the only way, like, people do it just to save face with, whatever company they may be sponsored by or working for. I think it's whack, man. I think the whole shit's whack. And I love the fact that he blew up off the Lil Jon. That's dope. And it's like, somebody's doing something good, dude was like, I think damn near homeless. He was living like in the back of his brother's trailer or something. Like, these dudes ain't got a lot of money, man. Like, if an opportunity comes around where he could have made a couple hours this year, 30, 40 grand or something, doing little pop-ups or something, you know what I mean, appearances and shit, because he's somewhat famous now. Come on, man, we're gonna take that away because he rapped a rap song, one of his favorite songs. It's corny. I think it's whack. Corny as shit. What you think, Crack, man? Like, being a rapper, being white, what do you feel about? Do you felt like he was? And I'm not asking you to. It's not about if he was right or wrong, but what do you think about that situation, personally? I mean, what's your view?
First, I just want to say that they took his truck and let him keep all the cranberry juice, and that was it.
They took his truck back. He probably needed that. That skateboard might be his only wheels.
Nah, I don't know. Because I had this conversation with somebody before, and I mean, his situation was a little different. Like, he ain't make that video to put it out there. Like, somebody found it and put it out. So it's a little different than someone actually rapping and using the word and putting it out there for everyone to hear. Like, he was just like you said, rapping the lyrics. Like, I mean, I don't know what people supposed to do.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all. Why,
exactly.
Like, you don't. I mean, everybody's gonna have a different opinion.
Yeah, but it's almost like, what are we supposed to, like? I don't know. I really don't know what we're doing. I
forget who.
You just let the haters hate.
I forget who it was, but I think it was a rapper from Philly. They was like down the beach or something, and there was a bunch of white girls around, and they were he was making her rap something, and it came up, and she said it, and he didn't say nothing about it. Like, you know, I think he might have been laughing at her, but that's everybody in the comments was, I would have slapped her, I would have did this, I would have did that. And I'm like he ain't force her, but he set it up so that she would. Like, he was just having fun.
Yeah. But it wasn't on no malicious shit. It was just simply like they was just rapping, he was just shooting a video, but then the motherfuckers in the comments are the ones that made it into something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think that should be well.
I don't know. Yeah, it is, but somebody just told me, as far as on a professional level, to leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's smart. I mean, if you're a white rapper, I wouldn't encourage any white rapper to come out saying nigga every other line or any time, probably. I know white rappers have done it.
That makes sense. Yeah, definitely.
I've seen white rappers do it, but yeah, I wouldn't encourage that. But yeah, and I don't know, man. I don't know, how do we. I don't know. I really don't know what to do in those situations or something. But I just didn't like how they kind of tore him down. You know, if somebody's up, man, we don't got to always tear each other down. I think it's
Brandon's back.
Brandon's back.
Listen, this motherfucking computer came from Gandhi. This motherfucker old as hell.
We gonna make listen.
My bad.
We gonna fuck around and name this Joan something that to deal with that shit. We gonna come up with a dope ass name for this Joan.
Right. Make it work, nigga.
You missed part of our conversation. Why don't you fill him in so we can get his opinion, Corey, real quick?
All right.
What's up? Give me the update.
We was talking about we was talking about the bull that I don't know if you've seen the TikTok, but the shit went viral. Bull was skating and he was drinking the ocean spray, and he was listening to the old school Fleetwood Mac joint. And we was talking about how the song went viral again and everything off that video. But then they tried to, I guess they brought up an old video of him rapping, and he said nigga. And, you know, as he was rapping, like he's rapping to a song.
The same bull.
Yeah, he was rapping to a song and said nigga.
Right.
And I thought he was Mexican when I first seen him, but I guess he's Native American. So, you know, I was saying.
Okay. That's what I thought too. I was going to say the same shit. I thought the bull was Mexican or Spanish or something.
He looked kind of Mexican. He skated. He dressed like he is, but I guess he's Native American, Mexican. Not that far off, actually. They're very similar.
Right.
But what I
guess what's happening, like, say he's listening to Biggie or something like that. This is from what I understood, or whatever, Mobb Deep, any hip hop artist, and then so he's saying the lyrics, and then there's a videotape of him doing so. So I guess they brought up the video, and then what were they? They wanted him to, whatever Ocean Spray did for him for this viral video, I guess, would they get him a car or a truck? Gave him like a whole bunch of juice and shit like that. And so that people were demanding that stuff get taken away from him because he was reciting like rap lyrics.
So they basically tried to Indian give and try to take all the shit back because he got caught with this video.
They definitely tried to Indian give the Indian bull.
Right.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. But Crack said, but I think Crack said that they took the truck away, right, Crack?
Yeah, let's they really did take the shit from the nigga.
They took his truck, bro. Why you take the man's truck back? That's corn. They really Indian gave the Indian dude. That shit's corn.
The Indian bull, right? So, so technically they scalped that nigga on the low.
Hey, yo, I don't know if they took the truck for real. I'm just high as shit.
Oh,
right.
All right. But either way, listen, whether they took it or they didn't, people were suggesting that in the comments.
I don't think. Honestly, I don't think they took it. But maybe they did. That would suck if they did.
But Brandon, what do you think about somebody reciting rap lyrics, and that happening? What do you think?
Oh man, listen, I've honestly been in that situation a couple times, and you can look at it a couple ways. There's been a different couple. Some have been comical, some haven't. There's been situations I've been in the car with 2 or 3 white boys, and there's the song on, and as soon as that shit, I know the song, and the nigga ready to drop, and I look, and the motherfucker's like, yes. And they don't say shit. It's funny as hell. But I'm like, I know in your own time, though, you still recite that shit. I can tell. You understand what I'm saying?
But yo, is he wrong for saying that shit if you ain't in the car?
You know what, man? I can. You know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Let's say that. Me personally, would I want to say yes? Yes. But at the same time, if a tree falls in the woods, you ain't there. Does it fall? You understand what I'm saying? Yes. I don't fucking know about it, right. So you know what I mean?
Right. No,
but yeah, I mean, I don't think that should go down. But how many people nowadays really censor themselves? You understand? You got social media, you got fucking Facebook. Everybody can say what they want to do. They can say what they want to say.
What would you do? Let's say, hypothetically, you was the advertising director for Ocean Spray, and you were in charge of. You gave that truck out. Do you think you're going to vouch for him, or you gonna just go get that truck? If your boss is like, yo, we might have to do
I'm vouching for the ball all day. I'm vouching for the ball all day. I first of all, now, so is he guaranteed Indian, or we don't know? We on the fence.
He is Indian. He's Native American. Yeah, I don't know what tribe or where
man, but I'm gonna say this, man. I'm a black man in America. You understand what I'm saying? How could I ever sit there and look at another oppressed people? Matter of fact, Columbus Day just passed. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a reason why I don't celebrate Columbus Day.
They might have took the truck back on Columbus Day. Is all I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did. If they took the truck back on Columbus Day, I ain't never drinking Ocean Spray again. I'm done with Ocean Spray. Fuck Ocean Spray. And I'm speaking. Listen, I'm speaking right into the camera. Ocean Spray. If y'all did that goofy shit, come on, man.
That's man.
Crazy.
That's fucked up.
They took.
So you took his ancestors' land, and then you took the truck back on motherfucking Columbus Day. God damn. Look, that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right, man. That shit ain't right, man.